Hey, Bill Shaka here. Welcome to another edition of the 5 Minute Motivator. And today, what I would like to talk about is a subject that has been near and dear to me for, I don't know, maybe almost 40 years, and it's goal setting. Now, for those of you that have been following any parts of my work, you know I have two books written on goal setting. Goals book was my first book on goal setting, and that book did kind of okay for itself. So I wrote a sequel to Goals book that I very originally called Goals Book 2, and I guess that did okay too. And what it did is it laid out a scientific expose for how to set goals and achieve the things that are meaningful to you in life. But over the years, my perception of goal setting have changed, and I'd like to share some of that with you, because I don't think goal setting anymore is this defined path of setting a goal, setting the action steps, getting what you want, then going on to the next goal. It's almost like that becomes kind of a linear process, and I think it's more of a gestalt process, and I think it's more of an expansive process. So I'm viewing goal setting more as not a defined path, but a framework that helps us define the path that we're on. So goal setting is not a defined path. It's almost like you're trying to cross a stream in the old way of looking at goal setting. And there's stepping stones, and each stepping stone is a goal. And as you step on the stone and you complete the goal, you go to the next stone, and you go to the next stone, and you go to the next stone, and you take all those steps, and pretty soon you're across the stream. Wonderful. Then what? You have to look for another stream. So it's not necessarily a defined path, but a framework to help us define the path that we're on. I wrote a book some time ago called Provocative Leadership. That book did not do very well because it was kind of an intense treatise of leadership, and it was not an easy read. To be honest with you, it was not an easy write. So I know it wasn't an easy read. But the first chapter in that is goal setting in context. Using it as a contextual application for moving forward in your career. And although the information was good, unfortunately, it kind of got lost in the verbiage. What I might do is actually write a cliff notes on provocative leadership at some point. But here's what I want you to take away today, folks. I want you to take away this notion of getting what you want out of life. That hasn't changed. Okay, that's very important. I mean, we have the ability to move forward in whatever direction that we want to move forward in, and we have the ability to get whatever we want to get. I mean, there's a value to being the top rung of the phylogenetic ladder. All right, we are self-aware, and we have the ability to do whatever the hell we want to do. So that's good. But I would like you to consider goal setting as more of a pathway to getting the things that are important than as the definitive way of doing that. This is kind of splitting hairs here, and I only have a few minutes to do it, but I'm doing the best that I can. All right, moral to the story. Goal setting, not necessarily a defined path, but a framework to help us define the path that we're on. Do not look at goal setting as the path. Look at it more as the environment. And the more that you have the ability to do that, the greater you're going to have the ability to accomplish what you want out of life, listen closely, in a stress-free manner. What I have found is that goal setting sometimes can be very stressful. What I'm finding now is that goal setting is a joy. And it's a joy because goal setting is not the path. It's the trees alongside the path. Think about it. Bill Shaka, thanking you for attending another edition of the 5 Minute Motivator. Looking forward to seeing you again on the other side.